If fear really created growth, anxious children would be thriving. So why are so many capable kids exhausted? Because survival mode looks like effort, but it blocks real learning. If this sounds familiar, click the like button, because today's insight may completely change how you understand motivation, pressure, and what children are really doing when they try harder. Welcome to 100 Experts on Education. Here, we explore the wisdom of great educational and psychological thinkers to uncover what truly allows children to grow. Today, we step into the work of humanistic psychologist Abraham Maslow and a truth that is often misunderstood. Before children can grow, they must stop trying to survive. You may have seen children who do well, but are constantly anxious, work hard, but never feel satisfied, follow rules, but feel exhausted, fear mistakes more than they enjoy learning. From the outside, everything looks fine. So adults often say, they just need more discipline. They need to toughen up. They need higher standards. Maslow would ask a very different question. Is this child growing? Or are they just trying not to fall apart? Maslow believed that when a person lives in chronic survival mode, their energy is consumed by one thing: staying safe. In children, survival mode looks like avoiding mistakes, avoiding shame, avoiding disappointment, avoiding rejection. In this state, children are not exploring, they are not creating, they are not discovering who they are coping. When learning happens in survival mode, it is driven by fear, not curiosity. Maslow was not saying that children lack ambition or that they shouldn't try. He was pointing out something much deeper. When a child feels their worth is at risk, their nervous system takes over, and a nervous system focused on survival cannot focus on growth. No matter how intelligent the child is, no matter how much potential they have. Some children study to avoid being scolded. Some study to avoid comparison. Some study to avoid losing approval. Some study to prove they still matter. They may look motivated, but internally, they are asking, am I still safe? Am I still accepted? Am I still good enough? Maslow would say, when learning becomes proof of worth, learning itself disappears. Maslow's most misunderstood idea was never the pyramid. It was this: growth is not pushed. It emerges when fear relaxes. Self-actualization is not a goal to chase. It is a natural state that unfolds when survival anxiety fades. When a child no longer worries, will I be rejected? Will I lose love? Will I fail as a person? Something remarkable happens. Energy returns. Curiosity returns. Creativity returns. Not because we demanded it, but because fear stepped aside. Maslow challenges us with an uncomfortable question. Have we unintentionally taught children that love must be earned, that safety depends on performance, that approval comes with conditions? Parents don't do this out of cruelty. They do it out of fear. But Maslow reminds us, children cannot grow in an environment where they must constantly prove their right to exist. This means love is not a reward. Connection is not a transaction. Acceptance is not indulgence. When children feel safe being, they finally have space to become. When children leave survival mode, learning shifts from coping to curiosity. Mistakes become information, not threats. Effort becomes meaningful, not exhausting. Identity becomes something discovered, not defended. This is when growth begins. Not because pressure increased, but because fear loosened its grip. Maslow teaches us this profound truth. Children do not stop growing because they lack motivation. They stop growing because fear consumes their energy. When survival anxiety fades, growth does not need to be forced. It unfolds, quietly, naturally, powerfully. Ask yourself today, is my child striving to grow or struggling just to survive? If this perspective shifted something for you, click the like button so more families can hear it. Subscribe to 100 Experts on Education for deeper insights into how children truly grow. Together, let's create environments where children no longer have to survive, so they can finally begin to live, learn, and become who they are meant to be.